Hi everyone, it's Mari. Welcome back to my channel. I have a project today for the Vicki Boutin design team today using the gorgeous color study collection. I am going to be creating a 12 by 12 layout here for you today. This is just a little sneak of the layout that I'm going to be making for you. So I'm going to start off here with some of the products that you see here on the screen. I'm going to be using this beautiful mood board paper. I've just torn that paper into a couple of different pieces to use for my project today. I'm also going to be using the beautiful floral study paper. I fussy cut some of the florals out of that paper to use as embellishments on my project. You can see those on my desk. Now I'm going to start off with some mixed media. I'm going to be using one of the stamp sets from Color Study. You can see that hello circle stamp there. I'm actually going to use that to add some mixed media to my foundations paper here. I have scribbled out a couple of the art crayons onto some packaging over to the side. I'm going to activate those with a little bit of water and a paintbrush. I'm just going to combine that blue with a little bit of black just to create sort of like a gray blue color that I wanted for my background here. So I'm just going to get that all mixed together, and then you'll just see me going into that pigment with some stamps to apply that to the paper. So I'm just going to let you watch while I go ahead and complete that. So I've added a little bit of the iridescent glaze through a text stencil from Vicki Boutin, and now I'm also going to be adding some detail over to the right side with that patterned paper. So I'm going to add that patterned paper that I tore over to the right side, and I'm going to use the paper that's left over to balance the layout off over on the left. I'm just going to take and distress the edges of this paper here a little bit by just rolling the paper up a tiny little bit. You'll just see me rolling it and distressing it a bit just to add that little bit of extra texture. Now the rest of that paper, I'm just going to actually cut a strip from one side, and I'm going to try to make sure that the stripes line up from over on that right side through across to the left. And I'm going to just add about maybe 1.25 inches over to that left side, making sure that the layout stays a true 12 by 12 measurement, just by using my ruler once I get it adhered on there to make sure that it is actually still 12 by 12. So I'll just take that paper, add that onto the back side of the layout, adding that little bit of that blue stripe pattern to the left just to balance that off. And I really love how that looks. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of time to take a look at where I want to put my embellishments that go along nicely with these two 3x3 square black and white photos here. So you're just going to see me playing around and adding these different embellishments to the layout as I work through this process. So now I'm working on my photo mat layers. I've got a little bit of patterned paper there that I'm adding in a couple of different layers, as well as some foam dimensional adhesive so that I get a little bit of dimension in my photo mat. I've also added a little bit of navy cardstock to my photo mat layer there as well, just to create that little bit of solid color, just to draw your eye to the photos a little bit more. Here you can just see that I'm going to add a few more details to my embellishment layers, popping them up on some foam adhesive to give them lots of dimension. And I really loved adding the fussy cut layers of florals on top of each other with foam adhesive here, so you can see the outlined black and white smaller flowers I've added as a center detail to some of the larger floral pieces. Now this pink flower, I actually end up cutting it in half, and you'll just see me here. Well, maybe you won't, but I am, oh yeah, there I am off on the side there a little bit. I'm going to trim that in half, and I'm actually going to add that one with the leaf. I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to add that one with the leaf over to the right side so that there's a little bit of foliage on that side, and then I'll add the remainder of that pink flower to the left floral cluster there, just to balance it off a little bit more. So there you can see I've got all of those things added down. I've also added the title with the thickers from Color Study. The title is Climbin', and this is just my sweet little niece playing on some playground apparatus at the park. And now you can just see that I am taking these really amazing stickers from Color Study. These are the layered florals stickers from that sticker pack. I'm going to go ahead and add those, a couple of those, to some of my fussy cut florals as well, to finish the layout off in those different embellishment areas. I'm also going to add a couple of stickers from the cardstock stickers and sticker book, and you'll see me doing that here as well. Just wanted to finish off adding a little bit of foam adhesive behind some of these layers just to make sure that everything is all even. And then I decided I just wanted to add one more little of those dimensional floral stickers to that top left area as well. I feel like I could have 100 packs of those layered florals. They're so awesome. Okay, so I'm really loving how all of the embellishments are looking. I really love this little circular sticker as well. It says, I can do all the things. And this sweet little girl was not inhibited at all by any of these different monkey bars and stuff. She just went for it, and I just thought it was so cute. And I thought that sticker was perfect. I'm going to add a little black and white text sticker. This one says, Spark Some Joy. And I'm going to add that just to the right of the top photo. And now I'm just going to add some splatters in white here. This is some Dina Wakley white gloss spray. Really love this product. It dries really super dimensional. It's a really bright white, and I really love this product. It's super easy. It's already watered down for me. I just need to dip my brush into the container and splatter away. So that's what I'm going to do to finish off this project, and everything is done. So I'm just going to show you some close-ups. There's some close-up photos at the end here as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget that there are links to all of the products that I've used in the description box below. There are links to where you can find Vicki Boutin in social media. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends, and I'll see you soon with more Color Study inspiration. Bye-bye.